Hello. Good afternoon. Trying to get my music going, rocking and rolling. Okay, today we are going to do senior strength. Strength is about building bigger, stronger muscles. Okay, so these are your larger muscle groups. So this is where get asked a lot, like, how do I know how much weights is developing muscle and stuff? So we usually say that the repetitions, how many numbers you do of a weightlifting, is about 8 to 10 for muscle development. Okay, especially in like geriatric senior type bodies. Okay, as we age, our bodies develop muscle, recover, rehab, reproduce, regenerate cells and stuff like that. It slows down as we age, so things are usually a little bit different when we're working out in the senior realm versus, you know, adolescents and teens and adults and such. So before you begin a workout program, we always recommend that you check in with your physician first and make sure that you're cleared and safe to do any kind of exercise. You are doing this at home. I cannot see you, okay? So I try to keep in mind all of the different possibilities and issues that could be doing an exercise program from home. I've been a paramedic for 20 years, so I worked active for about 12 years in the field, so I've been in and out of hundreds of thousands of houses. So I try to keep that all in mind when I'm putting together a program that you're going to be doing from home and not in a gym setting. So today you just need a chair and some heavy dumbbells, heavy weights, okay? So if you do not have dumbbells at home, we've posted some variations of options, but I'll show you again. These are 32-ounce bottles of Gatorade, which is equal to about 2.25 pounds of a dumbbell. These are soup cans. We are not sponsored by Campbell's Soup. These are a little over 10 ounces each, so it's right underneath. It's about 3/4 of a pound right here. So it's right under a 1 pound. If you have green beans or like a vegetable like that, I think those are around 14 ounces. So 16 ounces is 1 pound. So this is anyways a little over a half to 3/4 of a pound. The soup cans, the bigger ones like Progresso and stuff like that, the closer you get to those 16 ounces, the closer you get to 1 pound. So that's to give you kind of an idea. I'm not great at math, but that's to kind of give you an idea of what you're lifting. So you would want to get the bigger soup cans and the smaller soup cans. So I'll show you how to drop down and weight and keep building. I just so happen to have two of the, I have one set of actual like weights here. They're a kettlebell. They're not dumbbells, or I'll show you what a kettlebell is. This is a kettlebell, and they are both 5-pound kettlebells. This is what was in my trunk. This is what I take to my clients' houses. The airplane going over. So this is the kettlebell. So this is like the heaviest weights I have at my house right now, because this is what was in my trunk. This and some bands. So I'll be using this for some of my stuff today. Okay. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to keep my weights next to me so you can. I'll use the cans and I'll use the bottles while we're here to show y'all I am outside. I'm outside. My neighbors are waving. So let's go ahead and start with a warm-up. Also like to say thank you, Catherine, for her amazing workout yesterday. So I'm going to turn my music up. So we're going to start in the chair, and we're just going to march in the chair. Okay? We've gone over, you don't have to start lifted with the knees lifted so high. It's a baby march. We're just warming up. We're just warming up, right? So you want to get those arms moving too. So what that means is as I'm even sitting down, even doing baby taps, I'm still moving my elbow, not my hands. I'm moving my elbow, which in turn, commercial, is going to move my shoulder, okay? So as I'm getting warmed up, So I like to do this for almost about 45 seconds to a minute. As I'm doing this, you can see my knees are starting to get higher as they get warmed up. I'm going to start moving my arms more. That's why you want to sit on the edge of the chair, because if the chair is shallow, you might hit your elbows, so be careful with that. Okay? Nice. So now we're going to throw in a little bit of a kick. You can keep your hands on the chair. If you have enough balance, keep those hands out. All we're doing is kick it. And remember, it doesn't have to be by me. You can be down here. You can kick down here. If you can kick up here, go ahead, because the next thing we're going to do is a punch to that opposite foot. I'm not reaching for it. You're going to get hurt doing that. All I'm doing is turning. If you can't do the reach or the punch, you can literally be kicking down here and just turn your shoulders a little bit. Or you can reach here. You can tap the knee. That's another one too. If you want to, you can reach for the ankle here. If you can reach your toes, go ahead. If you're doing this under your desk at work, you're probably going to want to be here and just maybe pretend like you're typing so you don't get caught by work. You're back and forth, warming up the core, the back, shoulders. We've had our grass got cut yesterday. Now let's stretch it for a little bit. Grab those hands, lock them, trying to keep that knee straight. If you come up this way and your leg bends, that's fine too. If you can keep it straight, you're wanting to pull that knee towards the chest. If it helps to lean back, you can do that also. You're going to be here. And as you close that foot down, you want to pull in tighter, hug that knee to chest. Roll that foot 3 times to the right. And back 3 times to the left. I'm going to have to move. I've been out here this whole time. We're about to start cutting grass. Down. I have to go back in the house. Close that foot down. Let's see if I can get over there. Hold that knee in. Roll 3 times to the left. Back 3 times to the right. Nice. We're going to get up on our feet, and we're going to do that march on our feet. I can hear the music down here. I may actually have to move to the backyard, back into my house, because they're starting to cut grass. Now you're going to go side to side. See how your chair is behind you? And look, you can go slow here. That's fine too. Remember, we're just warming up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go inside. The one day that I choose to do this outside, the grass. Now you want to go 2 steps to the right. Make sure your weights, Catherine's great about this. She puts them under the chair. I forgot to do that. Make sure your weights are out of your way so you don't step on them, because you're going to go 2 steps to the right, 2 to the left. Second guy with the lawnmower or the weed eater. Hang on a second. I'm going to move y'all into my house. Just give me about 3 seconds. Give me a minute. I'm going to bring y'all in the house. I could do the backyard, but I don't know if the internet will hold up in the backyard. I just opened the door with my foot. This works. I can improvise. That's part of being home and doing stuff from home. You have to improvise. Like when someone starts cutting the grass. Let me just grab my chair. I have dumbbells in the house. This is to keep the dogs from escaping out the front door. Okay. There we go. Improvising. I'm back in the house. They're so nicely out there. Waved at me. I was like, yeah, I'm going inside. Okay, so we were standing up marching. Perfect. Oh, side to side step. So I have limited room in the house for this, but I'm still going to clear my space, and I'm just going to open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. I tell everybody here, when you're doing this, Get your legs going first. Do not worry about your arms. Just get your legs going first. You may be right here, and that's fine. You can stand with the chair in front of you and go side, side, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. So open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. We just want to do this. If you do want to add your hands in, it's just going to be a circle. Here, here. So as you're stepping together, you're just switching those feet off. Right here, my ladies and gentlemen that love this one, you can throw that hop in if you want to. I'm still not back to 100%, so that hop is not going to stay in there for me. Just isn't. Nice. Okay? So when we come back from this one, we're going to go to a march. So you can go straight into a march here. Nice. Now, what kind of march is this? This is not my low foot march. It's not my high knee. I call this the toy soldier march. We're not doing that one. You're just doing like an easy pace. Remember, look, my elbows are moving, not my hands. Just moving those elbows and getting moving. Walk up to the side of the chair, hold on to the chair, and you're either going to take your foot, put your hand inside your shoe, grab your pant leg, and you're just trying to stretch that quad. And you're going to ease that foot down, and we are going to step out wide. Take a deep breath in, butterflies at the top. So butterflies, stay close to your body, and you're gonna reach forward. If you are not stable enough to do that, hold onto your chair, come down, reach forward, hold in the chair. Most of you are probably gonna be about this level. The name of the game, keep the knees straight. Keep the knees straight. We're trying to stretch those hamstrings, get those glutes to open up also. Bend the knees, roll on up. Roll those shoulders back, and a little trick I'll do, toe heel it in, side step to the other side of the chair. It was cool outside, it's hot inside. Woo-wee. I do this literally every workout. I have a couple workouts, they don't have like different chairs lined up from that. All right, left foot to left cheek. Now, y'all can see this line on me. I'll hop up here so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, in class, I see this a lot. All right, see that? You're pushing all your weight on the outside of that hip, stretching that hip out. So what you want to do is keep this hip in. I tell everybody, you want to see that straight line. You are balancing on top of that leg. Eventually, this leg will come in. It may be out here. It's going to come in. Or you're holding your pant leg. Y'all see me hopping, huh? So I don't want to see that curve. I want to see that nice straight line. That's what we're looking for. Chest and chin up, easing down. Deep breath in. Butterflies, bring it down, out forward. Give me some caterpillars right here. Bend those knees, roll up, shoulders back. Those shrugger shoulders, heel toe it in. Okay, so in senior strength, I usually go over, this is the time for me to go over proper technique. Speed and power later. I always tell people technique first, speed and power later. In senior strength, it's a slower pace because I'm going over the technique of how to do these movements safely, when and how to advance, okay? And how you know where your range is. So the first thing we're going to go over today is lunges, okay? I see a lot of issues with lunges. So I'm going to show you a couple of my tricks that I get into to fix the lunge problem, okay? First of all, first problem is people usually step together. You'll see this. You see how my feet, this foot's right behind this one. So what you're wanting to do is see how wide my hips are? I'm literally just stepping back. So I should have some space between these two legs if I came back forward. Okay, that's your first balance problem. The second thing is everybody tries to put their heel down, and you have to be on what's called, I call it a posted toe. It posts my toe up, my heel is up, I'm posting on my toe, I'm stabilizing myself on my toe. So you want that heel off the ground, okay? Lastly, the next problem I see is people step back like this. Oh, the weight hurts, I can't do lunges, it hurts my knees. Can't do lunges, it hurts my knees. Because when you are this close together and you come down, see how this knee's going over my toe? All my energy's going right into the front of my knee joint. So I tell people, get familiar with the sensations and try and step back and do their pretty splits. So you're really wanting to, it feels really weird. You can step back, and then I kind of wiggle my foot to open up. You see the distance between my legs? So when I lunge, you see this is right under my hip, and this is usually right under my knee, or if I do go down, I don't go forward, I go straight down, and my knee does not cross over my toe. So we're also going to do a balance thing where instead of stepping back and leaning, we're actually going to give ourselves 2 counterbalances. I'm going to hold the chair, and I'm going to keep my arms straight. Take my leg that's on the inside. So right now, that's my left leg. And I'm going to step back with it. I'm going to wiggle it back. Notice I'm not stacked, stepping straight back. And I'm just going to pretend like I'm kneeling on the ground, and then I'm coming straight back up. So that's going to be the lunge. We're going to do just body weight because that's usually enough. Now, most people's lunge is just going to be this. That is fine. You're wanting just to start there and get that motion. The big 2 things those things I'm looking for is making sure that that leg is back enough, that you're not here, that it's back enough, and that you are using the back knee to come down, not doing this. I don't want you going forward, and when you come down, also don't reach down with your chest. Don't reach down with your chest. You want to keep up straight, just bend that knee a little bit, come back up. Bend that knee a little bit, come back up, and this should be 10. And then a little bit, come back up, step forward, and march it out. We're going to go to the other side. Trust me, we're going to do 2 sets of this. Okay, so I'm on the other side. Okay, my arm is out. I'm now on top of the chair. I'm at least arms length from the chair. Okay, so now for me, my inside leg, here's my stabilizer on the outside. Here's my stabilizer on the outside. My inside leg is my right leg right now. If you're facing me, it may be your left. I'm not sure which side you're on the chair. It's kind of weird doing it like this. So I'm going to step back first, make sure that my feet are apart, okay? And then I'm just going to look. I'm wiggling that foot back to get where I feel like I'm almost in that little sensation split. Like I feel like I'm way open, but I'm really not if it turns sideways. 10 times, we're going to go down and up. So we're going to come down, 1, up, 1, down, hold, up, 2, down, hold, up, 3, down, hold, up, 4, down, hold, up, 5. There's another balance point, hold, up, 6. If you're advanced, hold, up, 7. Your hands are out, hold, up, 8, down, hold, up, 9, down, hold, up, 10. Step forward, march it out. Now I like to get moving after I do a good strength movement. I like to throw some movement inside. So we're going to go side to side. Move the chair so I can get in. There we go. Now we're going to do that 2 steps. So start side to side. Throw that second step in with the circle in your hands. Or just get your feet going. Get those feet going, and then you can add the arms in, whatever feels good. 10 more seconds of this. And then we're going to the overhead press, which we already learned last week. When we come back from this one, go to a baby march. All right, so grab a sip of water, get your weights. We're actually going to do this seated, because I'm doing it for beginners. So I get 2 bottles in here. Boom, got it. So we're going to do seated. We'll do the overhead press. I'm going to teach y'all airplanes next week. Okay, so when I'm sitting, this is it's a lot of problems I see with the overhead press when people are standing is they take an overhead press and they lean back. I see hips forward a lot, and then it's more like a chest press. I see people doing this. As we age, our range of motion sometimes isn't straight up, it's out here. So I see people doing this and rocking, okay? So while we're sitting on the edge, I can kind of address a couple of things. One, you're more stable and you can keep that back nice and straight, which means I'm actually going to work my core and my back muscles from here up to keep me in this up position and hold those weights, okay? Safety-wise, do not tuck your feet under the chair. That's how you fall out of it, okay? So, see how I catch myself? So what I always tell people is when you're sitting in the chair, and especially when we're doing strength moves, I want your feet at least under your knees or a little past, because if you start to lose your weight, especially with additional weight in your hands, this is gonna catch you a whole lot better than hitting your face, okay? So overhead press, some of those of you, we're gonna do what I call a neutral palm today, okay? So this is what I call chicken wings. Y'all see these chicken wings? Works a different muscle than in the shoulder than if I'm keeping in here. So this is actually what they kind of call a piston press, okay? Still an overhead press, works different shoulder muscle, but it's like a piston in a car. So your hands are gonna be facing me, and that's literally what we're gonna do. We're just gonna punch the sky, bring it back down, punch the sky, bring it back down. Punch the sky, bring it back down, punch the sky, bring it back down. Punch the sky, bring it back down, punch the sky, bring it back down. Punch, 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 punch. Last one. Punch, punch. Nice. Take those weights and set them down. I know I'm sitting weird, going back and forth so you see from side to side. I know. So put those down. And we are actually going to do some shoulder raises this way. And I want you to march, kind of like while you're doing a jumping jack, and then forward. So you're gonna do that toy soldier forward, which looks like this from the side. That's all I'm doing. If you're getting the same arm, same leg, it's fine too. Then do some out to the side. Why? Because I want to break up that funk in the shoulders. And just keep switching on your own count. Look, like I said, you may be marching here. This may be your toy soldier. This may be your little airplanes out to the side. Doesn't matter to me. You may just be doing chicken wings. Y'all can laugh at that. I'm gonna tell you what. Sit there and do a chicken wing like this for 2 minutes and see how that goes. Okay? All it is we're just trying to get those arms moving. You can do them however you need to do them. You want to do them this way, however you want to do it, just get them moving. If the chicken wings feel better, do the chicken wings. You're active today outside. Just go delivery. All right, take a break. What was I teaching y'all? Scissors. Oh, I love scissors. So does my 7-year-old, only she likes to cut stuff with them. Okay, so we've gone over the flutter kick. We've got the single leg, and we've got the double. We've gone over the bicycle. I don't think I've covered knee tuck-ups yet. We've covered the crunch last week. This week we're going to learn the scissors. Every time you change your foot position and we make it go a different direction, it hits a different part of the abs. That's why we don't just do one and stay with one, okay? So a scissor, I'm going to lean back. The job of my hands is to keep me attached to the chair so I can do this. This is the very most basic. Now, if that is too hard, I'll show you what it looks like from here. I'm actually advancing. You're up here. You should know that. So it's harder. The higher my feet come, the harder this is. Okay? So you can seat it. You can start here. If it feels better to be sitting up and just sliding your feet across the floor. If you need to go out, out, in, that works too. Okay, you just need to go out, out, in, here, to getting it up, to getting advanced up here. Right now, to be honest, with where I'm at physically, I'm here. We're gonna do at least 30 seconds. So y'all been doing this with me. You're probably a good 20 seconds into it, just me explaining it. I end up having to do twice as much because I have to explain it while we do it. You're down here, so you can play around with picking it up. Like I said, beginners are here or here. You seated up. Here, you can have the knees bent a little bit and you're just going in and out, okay? Big thing is that you just want to use the inner outers and you're wanting to lean back as much as you can, engage the core. And break. Nice. All right, so I like to get a cardio movement in. After this, today, it's the side-to-side step. So we're going to be doing those in between exercises. So up on your feet. Let's go for that side-to-side step. Start here. Add a 2. Add a 2-step right here. It's not a 2-step, but it's like a step together, open together, open together. Then throw your hands in. See, mine get a little wet, wonky. This is why I take Catherine's senior speed class, because my coordination isn't always the best. I will tell you that doing the different classes since coming back from the fire that I had in my house, being poisoned with cyanide, and I was poisoned with carbon monoxide in a fire in January, and I literally did not go to physical therapy at all. Why should I? I actually have, I'm surrounded by experts in it. So literally, I was taking Catherine's classes. Amber was teaching my classes, and I was taking them as a student, as an attendee, and not an instructor. When we come back from this one, bring it to a step. There we go. Nice. Okay, so take a break, get some water. Let's get set up for the lunges. This time, I want you to bring the weight with you to the lunges, okay? And I'm going to use the Gatorade bottle for that. I think I left my kettlebells outside. Okay, so where does the weight fit into the lunge now? Jen, I got one hand on the chair. Is it going to be even on both sides? Yes, we're going to even out on both sides because we're going to do one side this way, and we're going to do the other side the same way. So today, the lunge that I'm teaching you the most, that's the easiest, most basic, is we're going to keep the weight and we're going to hang it on the outside. So this is a good way because if it's hanging, you want to keep those shoulders back, chest kind of out and up, and your chin up. So if you're coming down in that lunge, if you're coming chest down, you will feel it. So I like that you can lock it to the hip and just practice bending that back knee, okay? So I'm not just hanging it here. Look, I'm shoulders back, pinching my shoulder blade, and I am pinching this kind of to my armpit, like my rib cage, my biceps, my rib cage, but I'm not keeping it pinned against my hip. Inside foot, I'm holding the chair in my left hand. Inside foot is going to step back, which is going to be my left leg. Remember, not together apart. Wiggle it back so that you feel like you're doing a gymnastic split or a cheer split, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to kneel through the back knee and come back up. So we're going to go down, hold, up, pause. Down, hold, up, 2. Down, hold, up, 3. Keep going. Down, hold, up, 4. Down, hold, up, 5. Down, hold, up, 6. I need Brenda. Hold, up, 7. It's probably going to look like this. Hold, up, 8. Down, hold, up, 9. Fine. Down, hold, up, 10. Most important thing was keeping that arm straight, chest up, and then you're getting that position. Step forward, do that march. I tell everybody, switch your hands and get to the other side of the chair. So if I'm teaching in a class it's this way, but with the camera, I'm trying to make sure that I can do the same thing I do in class, which is show you my forward angle and my side angle view also, so you can see the position both ways. So chairs on my right hand, weights in my left arm. Shoulders are back, shoulder blades, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Right, like I'm trying to put a pencil between here. I'm squeezing those shoulder blades. My chest is out and up, my chin is up. I'm gonna take that, I'm pinching that armpit in here, taking that inside foot, which is my right foot, because I have a chair on one side and a leg on the other, and I'm gonna step back, making sure they're apart, hips width apart, wiggling back, so they open into that split. Here we go. Kneel, hold, up, pause. Kneel, hold, up, 2. Kneel, hold, up, 3. Kneel, hold, up, 4. Keep going. Kneel, hold, up, 5. Kneel, hold, up, 6. Chest up, hold, up, 7. This is straight. Hold, up, kneel, hold, up, 10, you're going straight down. Once you finish, step forward, march it out. You should feel a good burn on the top of both thighs. We're gonna do that. Let's go side to side. Open those hips up a little bit. And I can't do a side to side in here, our chair's in the way, but y'all keep going, add that second leg in. So this one, if you want to get your heart rate up a little bit more, if you are more advanced, you can throw that hop in there. Very easily in there like that. A lot of my seniors do this. This is a good thing. If you can get to there, it's a good thing. I like being there. I am not there right now. Move those hands. Keep going. Like I said, look, if your arms don't do that, I got clients, they just move this way. Some people are just here, and that's fine. Some people like to do more like a jumping jack. Some are just in a balance. Some are holding on to the chair in front, and they're just trying to get their footing down. You've got to do what works best for you. If I'm not giving enough variations, if you know someone that needs another modification, please message me. I promise you, and I don't make promises I can't keep, I promise you I will find a way to activate those same muscles in a different modification. It may be seated, it may be lying down, maybe in a wheelchair, maybe using a cane. Trust me when I tell you, I will find a way. Whether you have multiple sclerosis, cancer, Parkinson's, I do a lot of work with Parkinson's. You've had cancer, you've had knee replacements, knee surgeries, hip replacements, shoulder replacements, frozen shoulders, I don't care, doesn't matter. Broken this ankle 3 times. I will find a modification. Okay, so seated overhead press. We're moving straight on. That's right, we're not taking as much rest. Now that y'all are learning these movements, we are going to move through them. It's a program you have to learn so that you can feel comfortable moving through it. Lisa! Oh, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Oh, I'm going to call you after this, see how much fun you're having. All right. Overhead press with neutral palms, okay? Chicken wings, neutral. That means that if I was sitting here, my knuckles, even though that's a K-N, I think neutral knuckles would be rubbing together, knocking each other, no matter what weights I'm holding, okay? And remember, palms forward or chicken wings, because that's where my chicken wings are, okay? So, we're going to punch the sky, bring it back to a rack. Punch the sky, back to a rack. So, punch, return. We are doing these because a couple of years ago, my mom, I think she was about 62 at the time, she was going to get the Christmas plates down, right? Holiday plates. For whatever reason, I don't know why we do this. They are heavier, they are thicker, they're a specialty plate, and we put them on the highest shelf in the cabinet as possible. I think we got two more from here. And so she reaches up to grab them down. I think this will be our last one. She reaches up to grab them down, and they almost buckled on top of her. Rest your weights. She reaches up to get them, goes to pull them down. They're too heavy. Why? Because as we age, we stop having to get stuff from up here. We don't do a whole lot of this once the kids get out of the house. You know, our lives slow down. So she wasn't strong enough to reach those weights, the weighted plates, because they're heavier than normal plates, down, and it almost fell on her head. So I do a lot of that overhead stuff. Why? Because we're supposed to be working the muscles so that you can have a more active, safer lifestyle, that you can move more functionally in your regular day-to-day life, okay, and activities. So when I'm doing my programs, I'm thinking about the things that you're doing in your daily activities, and those exercises will mimic those activities. It's what you need to get your day done. Scissors. So we're going to scissor kicks. Yeah, so scissor kicks. So grab the chair. I'm going to turn sideways so you can start to see. I'm going to do a couple of variations again. So we are going to do this for 30 seconds. And we are going to start now. So like I said, remember, your knees can be bent. You can be sitting up here if it feels better to lay down. And just open and close them with the knees bent. You can step out and in. Your steps may look different variations. You may be here, right? You may be here. 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 If you are here, up, go for it. And we got about 15 more seconds. Just keep going out and in. My abs are trembling. You probably, the higher you pick your legs up, the more you're actually gonna feel it in your thighs too, because those are sister muscles in this movement. And relax. Sit up straight, reach overhead, arms down, reach overhead, heads up and wide. Reach overhead. I told Mom I was doing the workout out front, and then they started cutting the grass and I had to come back inside. So don't worry, we're almost done. So we're gonna go ahead and stretch from here. I'm not informed. Scissors, I fixed it. So we're reaching overhead and we're coming down. So this is another variation. Y'all see me do the lock 'em rock 'em, right? So this is another one. If the chair wasn't in the way over here, I just kind of swing my arm down and then I come up overhead and just let it stretch naturally. I bring my hands together kind of like this. I don't lock them at the top, so when they come up, they look about like this, and then I swing down and I come up and I swing down and I come up that way. You should feel it, right? So when you're coming down, come up, you should feel it opening through here. So it's a swing, and my palms are forward, swing, my palms are forward. One more good one that way. I'm gonna start cool down. Take those hands, grab a chair. You wanna push your chest forward and out. And relax. Forward and out. And relax. Forward and out. Aha! And relax. Shake them out. Okay, so we're gonna do one more set. Why? Oh, I thought we were over. No, I actually like to just get those. We did a lot of the overhead pistons, and I didn't get to stretch those out as much as I like to. So in the middle of the workouts, okay, in the middle of your workouts, in the middle of strength workouts, you still need to stretch, because the last thing you want is everything getting all locked up while you're working out. So last set of lunges. I said lunges, lunges. Your lungey lunges. I think I started on this side, so we go to this side. All right, here we go. Let's see if you remember how to do it. We're gonna step back, wiggle that foot back, heels up, feet are apart, chest is up, back is straight, chin is high. Kneel to that back knee, bring it back up. So we're gonna kneel, hold, up, pause. Kneel, hold, up, 2. Kneel, hold, up, 3. Kneel, hold, up, 4. Kneel, hold, up, 5. Kneel, hold, up, 6. Kneel, hold, keep going, up, 7. Kneel, hold, up, 8. Kneel, hold, up, 9. Kneel, hold, up, 10. Step forward, shake it out. Switch your weight to the other hand. March yourself, don't cross your feet, please. March yourself over to the other side. I catch myself doing bad techniques sometimes, and I have no problem admitting to it, because I have tripped over my own feet in classes. I do it all the time, actually. Stepping back, my foot keeps sliding, so if you see me pulling my leg up and down, that's why. My foot's, I don't have right tennis shoes on for this, so it's going outside. So here we go. Kneel, hold, up, 1. Kneel, hold, up, 2. Kneel, hold, up, 3. Kneel, hold, up, 4. Kneel, hold, up, 5. Kneel, hold, up, 6. Kneel, hold, up, 7. Kneel, hold, up, 8. Busy day outside. Hold, up, 10. Step forward, put your weight down, march it out. Nice. Nice. So we're gonna do something a little bit different right here. I'm gonna mix up a march on you. You're gonna march your feet out, and then we're gonna march them back in. So if you don't feel comfortable doing that, chair's in front of you, and I'm gonna open my feet up. How wide? At least as wide as the chair legs. Okay, I don't have to see your feet on the opposite side of chair legs, but I shouldn't see them inside. All right, march it out. March it in. Puppy dogs are going outside. March it out. March back in. March it out. March it back in. Last time. March it out. March it back in. Nice. All right, get some water. Get set. We got the overhead press and our last set of scissor kicks left, okay? So it's a little bit longer. Oh, y'all, this is a Grease song. Shake up, cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. Where's Catherine when I need her? Or Velma. Miss B would be awesome with this song right now. We actually do this in my class because of this song. We make the box, and we make the box big. That way, you hit it forward. Yeah, I just got distracted by it. But it's fine. It's fine. You do little hands. Okay. Overhead press. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. To convey, meditate my direction. Here we go. Punch, down, 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 punch. 4. There might be 5 actually. 5 now. Punch, down, punch, down, punch, down, punch, 7, punch, down, punch, 8, 2 more, punch, 9, punch, 9, punch, 10, punch, 10. Put them down, stand up. Y'all can actually do the boxing with this one. Side to side step. I'm glad I don't have a microphone like I do in my class normally. So to tell that, yes, I'm loud. Yes, not only do people trust me to work with their grandparents and parents, they let me work with the seniors, they let me work with kids too. I know, right? Poor parents. But they also give me a microphone. So while the seniors will walk in and I'll go, for those of you who know me, go ahead and turn your hearing aids down now. For those of you who don't know me, go ahead and turn your hearing aids down now and ask the person standing next to you why. Or just hang out for about 5 minutes and you'll figure it out. Bring it to a mark. All right, let's do those scissor kicks, and then we're going to stretch and pull it down. That's good. Let me get my watch so I can see where we're at. All right, lean back, get your feet ready, and go. Out and in, out and in. It's like the weirdest position possible. So you want to either be at, remember, this angle, if you're just jumping in, that's fine. You're going to be here. Then you want to straighten those legs out down here. You can sit up and do that. This is a deep chair. Usually in silver sneakers, I'm leaning back and my feet are on the ground. This is just a different height, so I have to adjust for it. You can bring them up. Whatever you can do. You got about 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. Nice. Go ahead and swing and stretch. Swing and stretch. Swing and stretch. Lean back here. We're going to stretch that hamstring from a seated position. With that straight leg, you want to lean back, pull, keeping that toe pointed. Then holding that in, you're going to pull that toe back until it's called flexing, flexion. Continue to pull as you bring that knee down, open those hands up. Hug that knee in, roll that ankle 3 times to the left, and then back to the right. Oh, my left foot cooperated today. And then we're going to point and pull, point and pull. And we're going to switch legs. That leg straight, toe pointed behind the knee. I'm going to pull up this way. Like I said, if you can't reach your knee, if you're behind your thigh and your knee's bent, you should just feel a nice pull through here. That's okay. I just have this range of motion. It's really a blessing and a curse at the same time. So go ahead and pull that toe back to flexion, right? So I'm pulling this toe back, not pointing it, I'm pulling it back this way. Then I'm going to close it in. I'm going to continue to pull to my chest to do so. I'm going to hug my knee, and I'm going to roll my foot 3 times to the left. And I'm going to roll my foot 3 times to the right. And I just did that backwards. And then we're going to point and pull. So point and pull, point and pull, point and pull. Put that leg down. I'm going to go ahead and stand up. Go to the side of the chair. This we're going to stretch that quad. So once again, if you can grab your pants leg and pull that, you can grab inside your shoe. One of my pairs of shoes actually has a hook right here. If you can grab your foot, that's good. The goal is getting up, right? So this may happen out to the side. Remember, I want to see that hip in, not out. Hip in. Now we're going to practice a little balance. So as you're up here, you're just going to raise your hands easily off of the chair. Take about 3 seconds to do that. And then slowly lower it back down. Take that foot step out wide. Deep breath in. Give me those butterflies. For those of you who need stability, grab that chair. Reaching in front. Name of the game. Keep the knees as straight as you can. Now bend the knees, round the back, roll on up. Shoulder shrugs or Rice Krispie shoulders because it makes that weird snap, crackle, and pop every time I do it. From here, toe, heel, heel, toe, whichever, and then you're going to side step to the other side. Right foot, right butt cheek. Remember, so maybe y'all can see this curve sticking out here. Get that in, a nice straight line in, okay? Now, as arms be straight over here, your opposite arm, we're gonna practice coming up to those fingertips, and then off the chair, 2, 3, back to the chair, 2, 3, stepping down and out, deep breath in, butterflies at the top, please, follow the body down, reaching out in front of you. Name of the game, when I say reaching in front, it's not this. You're just reaching out and over there. I don't want you here and dumping your weight or falling backwards. You're using your arms and the rest of your body so you can anchor yourself. Bend those knees, hands on the knees, or you're holding the chair, rounding and rolling up. Shoulders are back. From here, toe and heel, heel and toe. All the way in, right? So thumb down, feet are about shoulders width apart. Thumb down, hug yourself. While you're hugging yourself, I usually do this right above my elbow, and I don't bend my arm. I actually keep my arm completely straight when I do this, and I'm hugging myself. Some people need to hug higher, some people need to hug lower. You're either going to feel it in the shoulder back here or somewhere across the top of the shoulder, maybe the back of the arm. While I'm in here, I'm going to roll that thumb up, and I'm going to feel it move into a different spot. Thumb down on the other side. Go ahead and hug yourself. Roll that thumb up while we're in here. And relax that down. Go ahead and take those hands, and you're going to lock them behind you, or you can grab the wrist, grab the fingers, whatever you can do. The most important thing is you are wanting to open the shoulders up, kick that chest up and out, chin out, and then you're going to relax. So if you are having a wrist or hand hold, you're going to do 2 on this hand, and then relax. Then switch your hands or switch your wrists, okay? Back and down, back and down. From here, you're wanting to open the shoulders, right? Keep them back. And you're going to pretend like you're trying to listen to music in your shoulder or in your trap. Trying to get me out of your head. Let that dump on out of there. Come back up to center. If your hands have been You're switching hands. This would be a switch hand time. And you're going to pretend like your shoulders back still, hands down, shoulders down. You're trying to pretend like you're listening to the music in your right shoulder or your right trap. You're coming back up. Very carefully, especially those of you who have neck problems, you're going to keep those shoulders back and down, and you're just going to lower your chin towards the chest. While you're here, you're going to let go and relax. Starting from the right, go full roll all the way around, nice and slow, till you're looking back at the floor. Then you're going to go the other way around, all the way, circle, because these are the muscles that get tight in the overhead press. From here, bend those knees, shoulder roll up, deep breath in. And remember, as we're coming down, you're going fingertip to fingertip, fingernail to fingernail, back of fingers to back of fingers. You go down when I say come up the opposite way, fingertips to fingertips. That way, so you go that way. So, deep breath in, fingertip to fingertip, fingernail to fingernail, back of finger to back of finger, back of hand to back of hand. Coming down, fingertip to fingertip, finger to finger, palm to palm. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, deep breath in. And exhale. You are done. Good job. Y'all did a great job. And I'm going to continue to build from here. I know the videos are a little bit longer up front, but I'm going to be shifting some stuff around so that we can get more of a nice flow. We also have new people coming, okay? So new people are coming in each day. So we're wanting to make sure that we're addressing our newcomers and still allowing our, as I like to call our veterans to stick with us and build from there, okay? So as you have questions, please go to our Facebook page, go to our website, send us an email, send us a private message. If you have my phone number, you can text me, you can call me, ask your friends, reach out, like and share the page. Tell me what you want to hear more about, okay? I'll be posting the schedule weekly. We do have instructors coming in and visiting with us. So we have guest instructors coming in. So I want to continue to make sure that we make them feel very welcome and introduce everybody to them and, you know, make them a part of our awful family. Make as many people part of our awful family as possible, which is active wellness and functional living, okay? And we are awful proud to live an awful lifestyle. So until I will see y'all again on Friday, Catherine's here tomorrow for some senior speed. I'll be taking her class. So you may see me post something on there because I have a tendency to whine during her classes because I step all over myself. So, yeah. She gets me. Love her to death. And Amber, too. Cannot wait to take Amber's class. Amber is joining us on Friday. Amber Mitchell will be teaching Senior Stretch and Flow, which is a yoga-based mobility and stretching flexibility class. She's amazing. I take her classes. My gymnast, my 11-year-old gymnast takes her classes. You should tell anyone and everyone to log in on Fridays. Anytime any one of us you see Senior Stretch or you see Stretch in there, you definitely want to watch that video. We do an amazing job. I'm not just tooting my own horn. I'm talking about any of my instructors, any of my fellow colleagues that are involved with mobility and stretching do a phenomenal job, and that is the most important thing. We can be strong and we can be stable. It doesn't do any good if we are not flexible enough to counteract gravity and counteract kinetic energy. And that's something I'll go over down the road too. So I like to educate you, not just exercise you. So until next time, thank you for joining. Thank you for filling my love cup. Please go out and fill someone else's love cup today.